Hello everybody! Welcome to another fucking video. It's been a long fucking time. It's been like 3 days, wasn't it? I said I was gonna leave for 3 days, and here I am. Got a new setup, so let's get ready to rumble. I think I'll be playing as Isaac, I think, just to get used to it again. Look at my great winning streak. Hey, cheers for the return of the fucking great white Isaac. White Isaac? Great white dope. As they would say, fucking the blood out gang. This is Gemini. I don't know about Gemini. Gemini is great AI. And here we go, talking about everything but nothing at the same time. I'm sorry, I need to concentrate because I've been on a fucking losing streak in this game, apparently. And I don't tend to lose in this game, so let me attempt to focus. I love you. Ooh. I don't know. I cannot fucking say those names. Told you, I'm sorry. I almost fucking said something I shouldn't. I love you very fucking much. Gemini, is this a... no, this is not an AI room. Yeah, it's been a long time, brother. That's a great fucking item. Next. Which games are you interested in playing soon? I legitimately have not heard much of video games. I've been studying and focusing on the thing that I mentioned before, my language learning. Guten Abend! Oh, the secret room! Guten Abend! Wie geht es Ihnen? Mir geht's gut, dir? Look at the UI so that we can all learn what the items do. Because that's the way we actually learn stuff. The sulfuric acid is a great tier upgrade. I personally love it, except when we get to the womb. When we get to the womb, it's actually dangerous because of that. So you can see it makes the boulders break, which is great. But, let me focus. Because when we get to the womb, we actually get those clots that explode and they're not very nice. Wait. Let's see if we can get some money. Nothing. Just like in real life. Just being a student and learning languages and being poor. Let's keep going, baby. Doing great. Oh, look up. Look up. Look to the skies. Reach for the stars. Outside. Come on, see it. Next. Okay, we're about to do the boss room. We should have no issues. Yeah, we should have no issues. Let me just not be stupid because I can get carried away with my momentum. Oh, has anybody watched the races recently? I actually love watching the races. I do not race. I do not race. I love watching the races. I do not know how the teams are doing because I do not care too much about it. You know, I'm Mexican. Oh, talking about being a Mexican. Did you hear about Checo Pepe? He's actually returning to the F1 with Cadillac. Cadillac since day one, baby. I can promise you that for sure. But. Aber. Forza! Williams, are you sponsoring me now, please? With my 2 viewers? Please? Oh, by the way. I am uploading music. It's all AI. It's all AI. I do not know how the AI manages to get music. I find incredible, how do you say, satisfaction by just pouring my soul into that. If anybody enjoys it, let me know, because I actually enjoy the music a little bit. It's just AI. If anybody knows music, how to play music, I do not. So feel free to make covers of the music. Feel free to do that. It's for everybody. It's music that you can hear. How are we doing? Doing great? I believe we are. Hey, talking about my going to Deutschland. I am still interested in psychology and psychiatry and neural networks and neurology. But I legitimately do not know if I prefer to be a pediatrician or a teacher, because I believe that I can be a teacher in the hospital over there in my practice year. and it really seems like a great option. But you know, I first have to reach and be over there, so I can actually be taking those decisions. Oh, and by the way, we have a bone heart that should actually defend us a little bit. Doing great, 4 minutes. I do not intend on speedrunning this. This is a little bit late for me. And I know that somebody very special to me wants me to go to sleep early. But I told her, I cannot do that right now. I cannot do that right now. I'm gonna have to be recording a little bit, woman. Hey, look, a secret key. Dai loco ese vato, sí, así le dicen. And yeah, it's a clacking mood. Clank, like the sponsors from the formulas. Atlassian, everybody. Sword. Doing great, I believe. I told you, sulfuric acid is a great upgrade. Don't drink it. Don't drink it. Don't drink it. But it's a great upgrade. The Sprachenzulernen has been great. I still find the deutsches Grammatik schwer für mich. Aber ich bin great with understanding trilinguals and probably more languages too. That's because of privilege, sadly. I'm a Mexican that went to study the United States, and well, you can hear my languages. I think that my English is decent. That's why I feel free, you know, recording videos and talking about shit to the sack, like this dingles and this dips that we're destroying right now. I'm sorry, little poops. I love you very much, but you're great. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Great job. Great job. We have 10 coins and 4 keys. The flashlight is great. Flashlight is great. I am looking at the other screen for the frame rate. I'm sorry. I need to be making sure that everything is working correctly, because before I had some issues with the camera. And you know, it's part of the deal with learning new skills. Oh, like with YouTube, I have a complaint for you, brother. YouTube, why do you not allow me to share my music? I mean, you allow me to upload it, but not to share it. How's that? I had to upload videos. How do you want a musician to be an independent musician? Because I know somebody that's very special to me that's a musician. And hey, I didn't know if she's having trouble starting that. We need better tier rate. We need better tier rate. We need better tier rate. And hey everybody, let me know in the comments, please. Which is your favorite console? Currently I have 3. Well, I have the 3 of them. I have the Nintendo Switch 2, which is great. I love it. It's my favorite one. But it makes great competition for the Microsoft Xbox. The Xbox, they told me in my Sprachenzulernen classes, because the box is so feminine, things go inside. But the PlayStation is also decent. I love the controller in the PlayStation. If you want to see any videos from any of those specific consoles, please let me know so that I can, you know, make sure that I get another El Gato. Not another, it's just that I have cats. And there are gatos in Spanish. Oh, they're Katzen in Deutsches. You know? So I can actually get more videos recording for you too. You. Perfect. Next. That's a great book. That's a great book. Oh, and if anybody's interested in neural networks, please let me know. My Twitter is just full of that shit. But hey, I do not intend on promoting the YouTube videos on my Twitter because it's all fucking different. Angel deals! Angel deals. I was intending on getting the Satanic Bible, and then re-rolling it, so we can get Bookworm and improve the tiers, but keine Möglichkeiten, jetzt. See, that's part of the good thing about recording videos now. I'm sorry, I legitimately was busy because I was studying for medicine. Here in Mexico, we have the NR, which is an Examen Nacional de Residencias Médicas. So I had been studying for that, not because I was going to partake on it. I took part of that exam last year. I did great, I passed. But because I'm going to Iceland, I have to keep studying, you know? Part of the self-improvement and always learning and always getting better. If not, how do we help the patients? How to diminish suffering? Anybody? Any ideas? Please let me know in the comments. I'm happy to learn. Because really, harmonic resonance and physicality is still a very important deal to me. Thank you very much. I do not know why I'm focusing on that rock. Ah! Oh, and this weekend I'm home alone, so I'm gonna intend to record quite a lot of videos today. Or like 3. like 3. Because I have to make dinner, and I'm gonna eat some coditos, which is macaroons. Baskets. Ah, it inherits the effects. Now it doesn't suck as much. What I need is just to reroll the experimental treatment. It's not an item that I don't take. I don't dislike it as much. The issue is if we can get a better item, I'm gonna take the better item. 10 minutes on the clock. We're doing great. We're doing great. I want to record more videos, so we have to not step it up, but step it up. The issue with vasculitis is gonna come again in the womb levels because it's gonna start exploding enemies and the tears get the effects as well. And we can just start exploding the cloth. And that's really not gonna be that good. Which color is that? That may be burgundy. I've been reading. I've been reading also. Auch. Aber ich bin Audiobooks zu gehören. And part of what they recommended me on Twitter was the Hyperstition by Kirby. It's a great book. It helped me a lot in terms of identifying patterns. Another book, audiobook that I can recommend is one that I cannot really recommend because it's private in terms of national security. It's about UFOs and shit. What else have I been hearing? I read. Oh, that's a good one. I've been reading. What is this? Trip by Tao Lin. That's a great book. The next book that I'm intending to read. It's about planetary consciousness. It's all about planetary consciousness. In my notebooks, I write a lot about planetary consciousness and how, you know, people can enter into default mode network of operation and be acting like planets just revolving around one orbit in specific, which I find is part of the, not issues, because I do not want to be pathologizing necessarily, but it's part of the issues with suffering, in my opinion. People enter into their train of thought, they do not release, like me, for example, 5 months, just staying in the same patterns of studying and studying and studying. Not that it's unhealthy, it's just that it's not that good for the psyche, because the psyche gets trapped in patterns and patterns and patterns. I'm not taking any pills, I'm a doctor, but I do not know what I do. Next. I hate the needles. Nadel. Oberschenkelknochen. No, man, I'm looking at the other screen. I'm sorry. Ah! Because of the frame rate, I need to make sure that everything's working fine for you people that view. Oh no, there is one person that views me. Thank you very much, brother. How have you been doing? I hope that you find my videos again. Because you were the only person that was watching me. So thank you for that. I appreciate your support. You said that you were always gonna watch. I hope you keep doing that. Just like with the good friend of mine in Twitter, the Queen of Blades, has great music. It's also in YouTube. It's also in YouTube. It's great. I told that dude, do that. I do not know. I do not care. It's just a great artist. That I was gonna listen to that music forever. But you get busy, you know. Haven't heard it in a while. I've enjoyed listening to it a lot while I was making exercise because it's great music. It's just EDM, high beat, high frequency. It's great for entering into trances, into different modalities of operation. You know, I'm a medic that's into neurology and psychology. I know I said it. I'm sorry for being redundant, but it's so that I can explain my things better. Having said that, it does help you get into different moods. It's great. And binaural beats are also very good. And holotropic breathing is also decent for that. Fuck! That didn't work. That's a wasted bomb, a Calorian bomb. Cool on anybody? Ah! Next. Wait! Next phase, brother. Ahora sí, bomba! Fuck! No mames! Next. I casi. I want to drink my beer! My mouth is getting dry! Just the first one, no more. I do not intend to be like the one with cold ones that I'm drinking every time. I do not intend to do that. Yesterday was a heavy day in terms of language learning and my Twitter things. Which again, I believe that my Twitter is in...
Soul of Isaac.
I believe that my Twitter is in the description and everything around it. In case anybody just wants to follow. That would be great. But again, it's very different from my YouTube, which is but 2 people. But my Twitter is better. If you want any content in medicine, if you have any questions about anything that I might be able to add information about, please let me know. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to inform. That's why I consider being a teacher. And as you can see, I have some sort of verborrhea. Verborrhea is just that words keep going, which is why I say that it's important to have an output, a creative output, so you can just, you know, be able to relax, to say what's happening, to entertain yourself, to distract yourself, and get out of your default mode of operation. Here, the great thing is that we have an item room. Please let me know if you are interested in any other video games as well. I know that I mentioned the consoles, but I mentioned it because of the Elgato. Having said that, I also have Steam, and Steam I have quite a few games, so if anybody's interested in anything specific, let me know. I'm not for that one. I think we can keep going. I do not enjoy having Curse of the Unknown, I think it was. Cheers, everybody! Beware of alcohol. Fuck! Beware of alcohol. Alright, we might have the secret room. Nope. Secret room. No need. Let's get going. I'm getting behind the clock, man. I love you very much. She's high. She's high. Next. Ah! Twins, I said. Yeah, please let me know. Who's your favorite driver? Do you enjoy any sports? Recently I watched one race of the IndyCar and it was pretty decent. I hadn't watched ever. And the people from Splenda won, and I think it's very important for incident classes. Part of my dream, you know, for when I go to Deutschland. That's why I do not like vasculitis. Gefasst Krankungen? Or Jacklage? Jokreis. Because you get distracted. And that's a problem with sulfuric acid. So you don't drink it. It's a great item though. Part of my dream with moving to Deutschland is the fact of maybe fuck you! Maybe I can be able to learn how to pilot an airplane. I actually want to do that. Maybe in the future, hopefully, you know, as things get more stable with my career, have kids and maybe get them into karting. You know, in Europe, that's actually easier than here in Mexico or in the United States. Maybe getting some doctorates in neurology or theology. I'll absolutely love theology. That's why I appreciate this game. This game is very beautiful in that sense. Like I mentioned before, I believe. No, that wasn't Doom. Sponsor me, Williams! I was mentioning the resemblances of reincarnation, things I like in this game. And spirituality, you know, this game is just spiritual all over the place. And it's in the best way possible because I believe it tries to do it in a relatively ontologically agnostic way. It's just symbolic. And hey, if you know any linguistic psychophenology, I would be able to meet them so I could speak about physicality and everything surrounding harmonics and resonance and, you know, neural networks, part of the Icarus and not Uprising, but please, Nintendo, let's work on that remake. And that Icarus, you know, in terms of psychedelic research and healing with music, it's part of the integration. It's part of the integration, part of the treatment, and what helps the people ground when they are actually under psychedelic therapy. It's part of what I'm doing. So please bear with me while we get a following, and that following tells me, hey, talk less about that shit that's boring, and talk about, I don't know, video games and fun things. Aber ich glaube mich, ich finde Neurology und Psychiatrie sehr interessant. Donate blood, brothers. Very important for the people. I haven't donated, but donate blood. I help differently. I help attending the patients. The donate blood is very important. Where is that one? Alright. And your room. And your room. I actually need to go into a different room so that we can get the charge for the boss. No, it's just the same again. Fuck. Next. Siguiente mujer. Ligata season. Zigzag. Next. What? Missed. Another one. Alright, okay. Yeah. Do not like that. Was the worst fallen room that we could get. Time 22. We need to go first. But not in the Deutschest way. Actual fast. Oi, 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 oi! I'm telling you, the blood baby's gonna get even more confusing at the end with the blood cuts in the womb. Oh, and next week I believe I'm also going to a congress, medical congress. It's gonna be decent. It's gonna be interesting. Ah! More than medical, it's a dentist. But you know, in as Deutschland, the odontology is a medical specialty. And to differ here with Mexico, and I believe in the United States, where it's actually just a different career. So it helps. Everything's good. Everything helps. Everything helps. Everything helps. Impressed. This is Airwalk. Airwalk is pretty good. This one. Yeah, that's good. That's one. We should be able to go to the boss without any issue. Airwalk is very. Oh. Airwalk is very strong against the Hush, but I do not believe that we are gonna have time for that. Maybe we need better tier spray, and we actually need the Angel Room or the Devil Deal, whatever it is. Don't care at this point. We have enough hearts to take the Devil Deal. But if we manage to get, you know, the Angel Room, we can try going to Mega Stand. It all depends. Well, yeah, against Mega Stand, Aerowalk is also very strong. We might even try to go to Mega Stand. All depends on the Angel pieces. Ah, ah, ah! No, 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 wait! I have an interesting question for my audience out there that's above 18 years old, please. Has anybody had any experience with psychedelics? I know that might be a little bit, you know, but I'm trusting in the fact that we are adults. And well, apart from being an adult, I'm a medic and know what I'm talking about a little bit. I say a little bit because I'm not a specialist. I am preparing for that shit though. Apart from preparing for that shit, I'm been taking courses that are associated with MAPS, which is an association, American Medical Association psychedelic thing, shit suicide. And I've been to multiple congresses of them as well. Well, not of them, but with Qualia Research in last year and with MAPS as well earlier this year. Now that I'm talking about it, I actually want to mention the fact that I'm a little bit disappointed by the courts because mostly the same thing that we talked about in the Congress at the beginning of the year, but I understand that most of that information is new, and I'm just a recently graduated one medic that's very interested about those subjects. Again, because of my interest in neurology, psychiatry, and in theology, especially. Again, also with that was decent vasculitis energy. Nice. Oh yeah, I was talking about the books as well. Does anybody know Phil Collins and the Burgers? Well, I was talking about the I don't know the best one of the two. Here, what's just better?
Soul of Apollyon.
Beware of the flies! Oh yeah, they're part of the, the, ¿cómo se dice? Watermark, marca de agua. Wassermarken in my channel. I was talking about the books. I was talking about the books. I was reading that one, Trips from Taolin. I'm intending on reading the Planetary Consciousness one. I got this one as well, which I intend to read. It's about, human psychology. It's part of the Hermetic principles, polarity, and all this, you know, gender polarities and pendulums. I was reading Mindscapes. It's a very good book in terms of perspectival awareness, which is also an interesting subject in terms of philosophy, which I love. I didn't really enjoy it until I took my first psychedelic, and then I realized that nothing in this world makes any sense at all, and we have to attempt to discover and explain everything by ourselves. Because, I mean, you realize that everything happens in the liminality of, you know, I'm sorry, retina. Not even that. It's all inside, in the medulla oblongata. Yep, that's why it's interesting. I love it. What else have I read? Oh, fuck! What else have I read? Mindscapes, I read that. I read Visión de los Vencidos. It's a very sad but good book about pre-Hispanic story and history, not story, history. I've been hearing about the audiobooks of LSD by, well, not by Albert Hoffman, but about the studies of Albert Hoffman. And it's very good, no? The fact that we are able to be speaking about this probably in the most, not discreet, but on YouTube with video games to make learning fun for everybody. My career in medicine, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but all my classes I was playing Isaac. Just like I did in high school in the United States. That's why I said to a woman that I like very much, I'm gonna pay more attention to you. That's why I said, I promise you that. And well, probably the hours in Steam do not resemble or reflect the fact that I've played Isaac for most of my life. I think I mentioned it before, but I do not know if it was in the... You truly did say I was saying that the hours in Steam probably do not reflect all the time that I've actually played Isaac, because I bought it for the Nintendo Switch as well, physically, and then I do not know if I lost a copy or I just said, nah, it's easier to just have it digital as well. I bought it digital as well. But I'm needing the fact of the DLCs, which I think that already happened, so I believe that I'm going to be buying the DLCs as well later, especially if we get an Elgato. Having said that, I did play the game pirated before in the school. I used to love not pirating games per se, but I enjoyed, messing with hacking, homebrewing the Wii, the 3DS, the DS, everything, I have the physical copies, Nintendo, don't worry about it! I made backups of the ISOs. Having said that, I did pirate this game as well, that's why I bought it like 10 times as well. To support my favorite developers, which is important, So let's work in Pokemon Colosseum and Kid Icarus, because the Icarus is very important in terms of healing and music and harmonics. I'm just looking at the other screen for the proper recording. I hope it's all going well. I believe it is. Next. Sorry, here's where I actually need to be a little bit more careful. We have 2 luck, which probably explains why. Probably explains why we're rocking a tame a little bit. That's a good synergy though. So, Mann, willst du mit mir nach Deutschland gefahren? Good night, Hubble Bears. Fucking shit. I'm telling you, the headless baby. And yeah, I'm happy about the fact that I'm learning languages. Pretty interesting, pretty fun, pretty cool, pretty hip hop. In terms of understanding more culture, understanding more, you know, about the world, about everything that's happened. We understand a lot about the corruption, the misadventures of humanity as well. Having said that, it's pretty cool because we also understand how to diminish suffering, how to not repeat mistakes of the past, like they would say in my school in the United States. Because my school in Mexico was a little bit more fun. And the history in Mexico, I mean, by being Mexican, just know it. En cambio, si estudias en Estados Unidos, you have to learn the history of another country. Right? Ah! Ah! Verse pareces mujer! Next. Oh! Great, the theme. A te amo! Theme. Is our look. I would also love to ask the tarot and the wizards and the witches and the warlocks of YouTube. What do you know about Twin Flames? I believe that we're working on Twin Flames as well. Very iffy, but I believe we're working on it as well. Next. I'm getting hungry. I think I will play a little bit of Clash Royale for the people that enjoy that. I don't think anybody enjoys that. I've seen more people watching the Isaac. But having said that, I believe I will play a little bit of Clash Royale. It's an easier game. Fucking shit. In terms of recording it. Thank you for that. Fucking angel views. Should probably use some money, see if we can get some soul hearts. Something like that. Thank you, Angel Chest. How do you know? Oh, Mama Gertie, I don't expect this. Yeah, I'm way too crazy for this one. I never pay attention to where the spikes are gonna be. Ah! Ah! Yeah, ich bin zu laut, Entschuldigung bitte. Ich bin zu laut. My university knows that. In the library, I was yelling whenever I had to be studying because I never studied. I was playing video games with my best friend. And while we were learning, while we were playing video games, fucking shit, while we were playing video games, we were studying. Let's go. Almost 40 minutes. Time, it's 10:50. Doing great. Will I actually be able to record another ice cream? This is risky. It's just... No, I already had that like I don't know if it really fucks more than once. Might probably does. Fuck it, shit, fuck it, shit, fuck it, shit, fuck it, shit. Thank you. Alright. Just don't give me Steve's help, please. Give me something decent, like, I don't know, Head of the Keeper? Or Greed? Greed wouldn't be too bad. I mean, I do not have a lot of money right now. Let's get the R key. Let's reroll R key. I didn't use. I'm sorry, I need to be a little more quiet because of vasculitis, Gefassenkakungen. Fucking shit. And well, the fact that they actually spawned, fuck you, the exploding flies. Where are you? Where are you? No need. That's what I'm telling you! Mira, aguas! Aguas! Sorry, since I can't. I legitimately haven't been enjoying. Well, it's not that I haven't been enjoying, it's just the fact that I've been studying. And it becomes tedious at times. Fucking shit. Come on, I need that last one, please. Please. Thank you. Alright, this just became a little bit easier in terms of the fucking angel room. No, I don't know about this. Angel room. That's it. Great job. Perfect. Now is where it all goes wrong. Next to smile. Next. Shit. Next. Thank you for that one, game. Beware the clouds, beware the clouds, beware the clouds, beware the clouds! Casi. Ya no me ves. Casi. ¡Guajolote vacíos! Next! I am the tick! Mande! I mean, I'm not Isaac, but hey. Mande! The woodstone is working great. La arañita más gustó. I'm telling you, somebody I like a lot. It's a musician. And I do not know if it's on purpose. The songs, you know? Ah, fucking shit. Okay. Stop it! No, I do not know if it's on purpose. Songs. Bist du mit mich da? Nachtdurchschnitt? Game? Für meine Arbeit zu machen? Unsere Arbeit zu machen? That was a great return to the videos. I need to go and make dinner. But I believe I will play Clash Royale. See you in the next video. For me, it's gonna be the next 2 minutes while I prepare the shit for a sec. But, I love you. See you in the next video. That was a good one. I really missed this shit. Bye, everybody.